Hello and welcome to Peak Flicks. My name is Mr. Lepore, and I'll be working alongside you all throughout the summer on a variety of math skills. Each day we'll be working on a small fluency component, and right after that, we'll take a look at a variety of different topics throughout the fourth grade math curriculum that we think will be beneficial to you to sharpen up on in order to prepare for everything that's to come. In addition, we're going to make sure to remind you that every day you need to make sure that your top right circle in our reflex math program is fully green inside and out. All right, guys, so today for our fluency, we're going to check back in with our sixes and sevens, do them all together as once as usual. Try to get these answers out to yourself. Before I do, I'll give you guys about a second or two, and then I'll give you the answer. 7 times 5 is 35. 2 times 6 is 12. 9 times 7 is 63. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 6 times 6 is 36. 8 times 7 is 56. 1 times 6 is 6. 7 times 7 is 49. 6 times 10 is 60. 1 times 7 is 7. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 6 again is 42. 9 times 6 is 54. 7 times 3 is 21. 3 times 6 is 18. 7 times 2 is 14. 6 times 8 is 48. And 5 times 6 is 30. Great job to everybody. As always, continue your work today with your fluency practice by logging in to your Reflex Math account through your school Clever account. Have a good one. All right, guys, welcome back for our 9th lesson here today of the summer. We're going to be reviewing and really taking a look at our cubes work that we did with multi-step word problems a few lessons ago. Let's take a look at our objectives here for the day. Students will be able to solve two-step word problems, including multiplicative comparison. Students will be able to solve two-step word problems, including multiplicative comparison, by using their word problem strategies and best multiplication strategy. All right, so again, to go over this quickly, if you need some more review with cubes, we could always go back a few lessons earlier where we worked on solving multi-step word problems. This is the same thing, but it really focuses on multiplication within those multi-steps too. So first step is we're going to circle all of our important numbers and labels. We're going to underline all of the questions. We're going to box the operation clues or the keywords. We're going to examine the question. Okay. What label will my answer have? What information do I have? What information do I need? The needs will be circled, underlined, and boxed in the first 3 steps. And lastly, you're going to solve that problem step by step. All right, so let's take a look at this problem here. I'm going to start off by reading the problem out loud, circling important numbers and labels, underlining all the questions, and boxing my keywords. So the table shows the cost of party favors. Each party guest receives a bag with 1 balloon, 1 lollipop, and 1 bracelet. What is the total cost for 9 guests? So I'm going to box the word total costs. When I hear that word total, I know I'm going to have to add here, maybe even multiply, right? and it's for 9 guests. So I circled my important numbers and labels. This is what all the people are getting. This is the price of it in the table underneath. So balloons 26 cents, lollipop is 14 cents, and a bracelet is 33 cents. I underlined the question and I found the total, right, cost for 9 guests. So what I'm going to do here for my first step is if each person at the party is getting a balloon, a lollipop, and a bracelet, I'm going to add up all of those costs for each guest first. So I'm going to add 26 cents plus 14 cents. Remember, I'm always going to do 2 at a time. So 6 ones plus 4 ones gives me 10 ones. Regroup the 10, 3 tens, 4 tens. So far with just the lollipop and the balloon, I have 40 cents. So now I'm going to add the bracelet. It's going to get me 33 cents. And my answer there is 73 cents. So each person will cost 73 cents each. I have to figure out what that total cost will be for 9 guests. So for my second step, I could add 73 9 times, and that would be annoying. That would be repeated addition, right? Adding the same number over and over again. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 73 cents times 9. And in this first one here, I will practice the standard algorithm. All right, so 9 times 3 is 27. 7, regroup the 2. 9 times 7 is 63. 63 plus 2 gives me 65. Now remember, because we are dealing with cents and multiplying it to show more money, we know that our answer could be now put in dollars, right? It's not $657, but it is $6.57 in total. So I took care of my cubes. I used the table to really help me. And again, multi-step. My first step, finding how much each of these items cost for a total amount of 73 cents per guest. And then finding out the total cost for 9 guests, 73 times 9 here. Took my time adding 2 by 2, using the standard algorithm, right? And again, E, examining the question. When you take care of C, U, and B, you know what to examine. That's all the important information that you need. Great job with this one. On the next one, watch it come up, pause it for a second, or however long you need, a couple minutes, do the work that you need to do, and then check back in and we could review it together. All right, so the Turner family uses 548 liters of water per day. The Hill family uses 3 times as much water per day. How much does the Hill family use per week? Okay, let's take a look at this, huh? Turner family uses 548 liters of water each day. The Hill family uses 3 times as much. I'm also now going to box 3 times as much. That's going to let me know I'm going to multiply. Question now remains, how much water does the Hill family use per week? So I'm going to also box per week and per day. It's really interesting because the Turner family uses a lot. The Hill family uses 3 times as much. That means it will be more, but that's each day. The question's asking me when I underlined and boxed, when I took care of U and B in my cubes strategy, how much water does the Hill family use per week? Well, I know that there's 7 days in a week, but I first need to find out how much does the Hill family use per day. So let's take a look at this. My first step right here. I'm going to go ahead and use the area model to set up 548 times 3. So I got 548, right? I break it down into all the different values that 548 have to multiply each value by 3, and then I'll add them all up. The area model is just breaking it down so it's nice and easy to see. Maybe use our zeros tricks if that helps us, and rely on our math facts. So 3 times 500, I have 2 zeros here. 1, 2. And 3 times 5 is 15. 1, 2, 3, comma. 3 times 40, I have 1 zero. And 3 times 4 is 120. And 3 times 8 is 24. So let's add that all up here, okay? We're going to go 1,500, or 1,500 as they say, plus 120. And remember, when we're adding up our values, I find it inside the area model, I find that it is a little easier to add more than 2 numbers at a time. Remember, this is only when we're dealing with strategies like the area model. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 500s plus 100s, 600s. And that is liters per day. We just figured that out, right? Because they have 3 times as many. They use 3 times as much water per day. So the Turners use 548 liters and the Hills use 1,644 liters. But that does not answer the question. Still have one more step here, and that is how much water does the Hill family use per week? So if they use this much in one day, there are 7 days in a week. So instead of adding 1,644 7 times, very tedious and repetitive, we're going to go ahead and multiply this. It's the perfect time to use one of these strategies. So I'm going to set up my area model again one more time. I'm going to make a pretty long box here because I know I'm doing 4 digits now, 4 by 1 digit, so times 7. So I have, right, breaking down 1,644 into 1,640 and 4. 7 times 1,000 is 7,000. 7 times 600. All right, so I have 2 zeros here. 1, 2. And 7 times 6, like we just practiced before, is actually 42. 7 times 40, well, 0. And I know 7 times 4 is 28. And in the last one, I know 7 times 4 is 28. So I'm going to add all these up here. As a matter of fact, I think that I could go ahead and add them all up as 1. So they're all fluency facts dealing with addition and subtraction. All stuff we should be confident in and know, and stuff that we should be growing more confident in as we continue to use reflex math for at least 20 minutes a day or until we're fully green at the end of each lesson. So as I set this all up, I'm going to add all 4 numbers up at once. And again, because it is using our strategy of the area model, it is a little easier to add 4 numbers in a row. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 8 gets us 8, right? 8 tens plus 2 tens gets us 10 tens, 0. Regroup the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. And 7 thousands plus 4 thousands gets us 11 thousands, 1, 2, 3. So liters per week. And I'm going to circle my answer so that it's very visible here. Wow. So a lot of multiplying there. 2 big multiplication steps, a 3 by 1 and a 4 by 1 problem. When you take care of your cube strategy, the C, the U, and the B will allow you to find all the important information you need. And we know our strategies well now. So remember, watch this video, have it help you remember our cube strategy for word problems. And we're also reviewing some good multiplication strategies as well. I showed you the standard algorithm in the first problem, and we went back to the area model in the second problem. All right, great job here today. Looking forward to what we got going on tomorrow. Also, make sure that you're getting onto your Reflex Math account that you could log in through Clever every single day when we're done with our math work here. You'll know you're done when the top right corner of your screen shows that your circle is fully green. Enjoy.